Hey, Rossal gang. So, loads of you asked me to give you guys a tour of the game room. Um, so here's a tour of of the game room. Uh, all right, this is the game room. I like to call this place the Virgin Vault because I have never had sex. Um, I really like going here. This is actually my basement. So yeah, I've been working on this place for a couple years. Over here, first off we have a dartboard. I like to keep a picture of Margaret Thatcher there, and if I get a little bit mad, I like to throw darts at her. So yeah, there's that. We got an exercise bike because, always gotta stay fit, gotta get the gains. I know that's not very gamer of me, but no one will know, it's okay. Over here we have a foosball table. I'm not a good enough football player, so I can live out my dreams with a foosball table. And then over here is an air hockey table, where I lose every time. I am not good. I'm not good at air hockey. And just look at the view. Just look at that amazing view. Look at that. Over here we have this is the couch. This is where all of the action happens. We got a gamer chair because, gotta get into that gaming spirit. This is a painting I did when it was 9. I accidentally painted black where there should have been white, and so I tried to paint white over it, and that's why one of them is gray. This is another couch. I found these emoji pillows one day, and I thought they were really ironically funny, and I like to keep them there because they remind me of the rampant rise of consumerism. And then these right here, these are all the boxes for the consoles, which we're gonna get into in a second. Got the PS Vita, the GameCube, the Dreamcast, the Wii U, Xbox 360, and Xbox One S. And so, yeah, let's get into the fun stuff. Okay, now into the fun stuff. So this right here is the game shelf. The shelf has all the games that are in my collection as of right now. And at the top here, this is the Wii U shelf. Well, kinda, because Star Fox Zero is down there, but you know what I mean. I've been really getting into the Wii U recently. I know it's not exactly like retro, but I think they're cool to own because not that many people bought a Wii U, so it's like some of these games that are in here, like barely anyone have played, so it's cool. I kind of like it because of that. But no, I love the Wii U, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is the first one. This is a great game. It's a really fun puzzle game. I like it a lot. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is very good as well. I haven't had the chance to play that much of it though. Japanese copy of Game & Wario. Do not ask why I have this. I don't know. I can't even play it. Well, why do I own this? Why? Alongside that, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This game is good. It's alright. Like, I like the idea of drawing the lines like you did on the DS, but the problem is you have to do it on the Wii U gamepad, which means you have to look at the gamepad, which means my neck hurts after, like, playing 2 levels. Other than that, it's a good game. It's alright. Mario Kart 8, do I even have to explain this? It's fucking Mario Kart 8. It's amazing. And I managed to get the DLC before the eShop shut down, so good. However, obviously it's lacking things like a good battle mode, and you can only hold one item, that sort of thing. So I do think Deluxe is better, but I don't have a Switch, so this will have to do. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I haven't had the chance to play this yet. I've heard Monster Hunter is good, and I'm hoping to try this in the future. But yeah, as of right now, it's been hanging out here. I haven't had the chance to play it yet. And then NES Remix, this is a good game as well. I really like the idea of taking these NES games and then creating these challenges out of them. I think it's a good way to modernize them. I really hope that they do something like this on the Switch, because they haven't yet, and it concerns me. So yeah, and then 2 copies of Nintendo Land. Do not ask. You cannot have enough Nintendo Land. This is factual. This is the truth. And you know it. You all know it. This is the truth, okay? This is the truth. Then Paper Mario Color Splash. I haven't had the chance to play this one yet. It's one of the more expensive Wii U games for some reason, and I find it funny because Paper Mario fans do not like this, so yeah, but yeah, one of the late Wii U releases, and that's pretty much that. After that we got Pikmin 3. This one I have played quite a lot of. I have beaten Pikmin 3. It is absolutely amazing. I love Pikmin 3. It's a phenomenal game. I've always wanted to play Pikmin, but I never had the chance, so this was actually my first Pikmin experience, and yeah, this is one of my favorite Wii U games. I love everything about it, and it looks gorgeous as well. Splatoon, I have nothing to say about this one. I mean, it looks fun enough. Splatoon is Splatoon. I haven't had the chance to play this that much, but yeah, it looks fun enough. I'll probably play it some more in the future. New Super Mario Bros. U. I was actually surprised at how fun this game was. Like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games, they're kind of like junk food. Like, they're really good, but it's not something that you are gonna live off of, and that was kind of my thought going into this, but when I played it, I was really surprised at actually how fun it was. Like, I loved playing through this game, and I don't know why. I think the main criticism would definitely be the branding and the whole new Super Mario Bros. Thing, and I'm glad that they got rid of that with the latest Nintendo Direct, when Mario becomes an elephant. I mean, sure. New Super Luigi U. I love the idea of this game. I don't enjoy playing, and that's because I do not like the way Luigi controls. I hope that they revisit this idea of having the 100-second levels, but please have Mario play, or like have the option, because you don't, and I don't like it because of it. But hey, the box is green, and it's Luigi, so it's okay. Over here we got Super Mario Maker. Not that much to say. I mean, it's a great level creator, but I mean, with Super Mario Maker 2 out now, like, there's not that much point in me owning this. I can't even upload levels anymore, but I do enjoy playing through the ones that people made. Like, it's kind of like a nugget of history in a way, because obviously Super Mario Maker is going to be stuck on the Wii U forever, but yeah. Then we got Super Mario 3D World. I really like this one. This might be my favorite 3D Mario to play. I don't think it's the best one. I don't think it's the best one, like the best designed one, or things like that. I just think it's the best to play. It's the one I enjoy playing the most. But again, it's just, like, it seems kind of generic on the outside, but then when you get in, it's just so well designed, so I really don't have many complaints here. Smash Brothers, I'm absolutely awful at. But there's so much content here, and I do think that it's really fun. I mean, Smash is Smash. There's not really much that I need to say that hasn't already been said, but I do still enjoy playing this one a lot, even if I am complete ass at it. Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is another one of the more expensive ones, for some reason. Oh, well, I say for some reason, because it hasn't been ported to the Switch. But, again, haven't had the chance to play this, but I will eventually. And my neighbor's a big Xenoblade guy. I don't know why I said that. I thought you might want to know. Yoshi's Woolly World. I like this game. The art style is incredible. However, it has the DK64 problem. There are too many things to collect per level. Okay, there's like 5 different things, and each one of them has 20 of them in the level. It's too much. It's too much, and I think the levels can be a little bit long sometimes. But otherwise, it's a really fun game. I quite like this one. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Do I even need to explain this? As I mentioned, I don't have a Switch, which means this is actually how I played this game. And I mean, it's cool playing it on the Wii U, because I think a lot of people see this as a Switch game and forget that this was originally a Wii U game, but I mean, it's Breath of the Wild. It's one of the best games of all time. I don't think I'm gonna anger many people by saying that. Finally, here we have the Wind Waker HD. This I've not played yet. I'm getting around to it. Breath of the Wild was actually my first Zelda experience, so hopefully this will be my second, but I love the art style of Wind Waker. I think it looks amazing. The music's great, all of that stuff. I will get around to it eventually. And this one is another one that can be a little bit on the expensive side, so yeah. And then Zombie U, it's an Ubisoft game. I don't think I need to really say that much. Like, I have not played this yet. I don't really care that much. And then finally down here we have the Star Fox Zero and Star Fox God bundle. Here's the thing. Okay, hear me out. Star Fox Zero is not amazing. It's not an amazing game. But the main complaint is the whole thing with the gamepad. Trust me, play it with a friend, because when you play co-op, one person's on the gamepad, one person's on the TV. I guarantee you it is so much more fun when you play co-op. That's what I did. I beat Star Fox Zero with a friend who's a big Star Fox fan. We both really enjoyed the game. So if you haven't given this game a chance, or if you have it and you didn't enjoy it, try playing it with a friend, because I think you'll enjoy it a lot more, because I actually didn't mind it. And then Star Fox God, I haven't played that much. Over here, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. This game is pretty good. I quite like it. These are all PAL games, if you couldn't tell. They have these little triangles on them, which are like the PEGI rating, which is the ESRB, but for Europe. And yeah, because I got my Wii in Europe, so. But no, Super Mario Galaxy 2, I adore this game and everything about it. It's phenomenal. I don't think I really need to go into it that much. Lego Batman, fun Lego game. I really like this one. I'm not even a Batman guy. I got it from a friend whose Wii broke, and I just really enjoyed playing through this one. And if I remember correctly, I've 100%ed it, so there's that. Wii Sports Resort. This is Wii Sports if it was good. Out of all the things in my collection, I do not have Wii Sports, but I do have Wii Sports Resort, so lucky break there. But going back to the Wii U, I mean, why did Nintendo not remake this one? Like, come on, man. Imagine Woohoo Island in HD and how great that would be. Why did they remake Wii Sports? What the hell is wrong with them? Like, come on, Nintendo, wake the hell up. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, good game. I don't need to go into this one. I don't think I like it as much as some of the other New Super Mario Bros. Games that I own, but I mean, it's like I said before, it's basically junk food. It's a fun game, you can't really go wrong with it, and I love the red box. I like the red box. And then RTL Winter Sports 2008. So we had neighbors and they left. This is a long time ago, and they left this Wii game for us. It was all in German. I tried playing it once. For about 5 minutes, I didn't know what to do in the menus, and so I switched the Wii off, and that was it. Overall, my favorite game in the collection. Xbox 360, I don't have that many Xbox 360 games, but Connect Adventures, I mean, it's okay. It's another game from my childhood, but I really don't care that much. Just Dance 2019, my mom bought this, and she has not played it ever. It's been like 5 years. I don't know what she was doing. Connect Disneyland, I've never played. I think it just came with my Xbox. FIFA 14, good. Very good. I have a lot of history with this game. I really like this one. Then we move on to the GameCube, which this one's gonna be fun. Chibi Robo. This is my favorite game of all time, and recently I decided to get rid of all my dignity and buy a copy. Do not ask how much I paid for this. I paid too much for it. Too much. But no, everything's in great condition. All the manuals and stuff are still intact, which is cool. I really wanted to sort of splash the cash and get the best copy I could find because, you know, it is my favorite game of all time. So this one, I just love it. It's a great game. But yeah, and so after that we have Mario Kart Double Dash, which Double Dash is a great game. At first I took me a while to get I guess used to it. Some of you on Twitter may have seen the tier list that I made, and I put Mario Kart Double Dash in C, and someone was not happy. But I think now that I've played it a lot more, I think I love it a lot more than I used to. So yeah, I'd say this is one of the better Mario Karts now. Super Monkey Ball 2 is amazing. I love it. Super Mario Sunshine is alright. It's okay. It's a great game. It's just it's not one that I enjoy playing that much. And then Sonic Mega Collection is a great collection. Has a lot of the old games, old Sonic games from the Genesis days. It's good stuff. But I really wish Sonic CD was here. It's not, and that makes me sad. Now we move on to the Dreamcast, and this is my favorite console, and I don't even have that many games for it, but I'm hoping to get more in the future. Sonic Adventure, this game, it's not as bad as people say it is. A lot of people act like this game is unplayable. I don't think it's unplayable. It's like kind of playable, you know. Obviously it aged poorly, but it's a game I have a lot of respect for. I think it's kind of cool how many things it tries to do, so I respect it for that. But yeah, Choo Choo Rocket, this is a game I bought sealed actually, and it came with this cool promotion to like win a Crazy Taxi arcade cabinet. I just thought that was a cool thing that came with the game. But this might be my favorite Dreamcast game just because I think it's so well designed and it's so fun to play with friends. It's like you can, no matter what mood you're in, you can run a game of Choo Choo Rocket. But I love this game. It's a lot of fun. I have the web browser. My Dreamcast is not online. This is of no use to me right now, but I do want to get a Dream Pi in the future and then get this thing live. I would love to do that. So this is a bit of a long-term investment. But Hydro Thunder, this game's okay. I don't mind it that much. I thought it'd be better than what it ended up being, but there's really not that much for me to say. Test Drive, this is another game that I bought sealed. It's good. I like racing games, but I don't like Formula 1 that much, so I really don't know why I bought this. I guess I didn't do my research. And then Jet Grind Radio. This might just be my favorite Dreamcast game. I love every single thing about it. It is incredible. It is like so good. I love it so much. So yeah, there's that. And then Crazy Taxi. It's Crazy Taxi. The best arcade game, hands down. If you disagree, you're wrong. This is a great version of the game. If you have a Dreamcast, pick this one up. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, moving on to the Sega Saturn. I only have 2 Sega Saturn games, and one of them doesn't have a spine because I bought it on eBay and there was no picture of the spine, and I will never forgive the seller for doing this. This annoys me. But yeah, I got Daytona USA. I don't think it's nearly as bad as people say it is. Like even at the time it got pretty mixed reviews, and I think it's decently fun. I don't know what to say, but no, I think it's okay. And then Nights into Dreams is absolutely incredible. I love this game so much. It is phenomenal. Like if you have a Saturn or if you plan to get one, you have to get Nights into Dreams. It is so good. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm on course to beat it. It's a bit of a tough game, but I still love everything about it. Then down here we have the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. This is a good one. It's kind of fun to go back to some of the old versions of Minecraft, because I don't know, I kind of think the game fell off a little. I think they're running out of ideas, but yeah, it's fun to go back to when they were old worlds and that sort of thing. But yeah, I haven't played this game in a few years. Here is the Japanese copy of Kirby 64. It's got everything inside it, including the box. The box is in great condition. I saw this listing near me and I just kind of went for it because I thought it was really cool to get a Japanese game, and it's cool to see the difference in boxes and how that looks. I don't know, I think the look of it is really cool, and I haven't played the game yet, but I do plan to in the future. This is a Japanese copy of Wave Race 64. It's a good game. I don't love it, but I think it is really well designed. It's pretty fun. And then this right here, Super Mario 64. What do I even have to explain? Super Mario 64. I don't love playing through it, but like many games here, it's a game that I respect a lot. So yeah, that is what it is. Then with the 3DS, Mario Kart 7, this was another game from my childhood. It's not one that I love going back to now, mainly because I think now that I own Mario Kart 8, there's really no point. It's like, it's good, it's really well designed and stuff, but it's just not that unique. It feels really generic to me. New Super Mario Bros. 2, I played that again recently. I remember loving it, but much like the other New Super Mario Bros. Games, it's just kind of generic. But when I played it again, I was actually surprised at how well the game was designed. Kind of like New Super Mario Bros. U, I was really surprised at how fun the game actually was. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D is absolutely amazing. It does run at 30, it doesn't look as nice because it's on the 3DS, but that's how I played it as a kid, and it is amazing. And then Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I don't know why people seem to not like this game that much, but I loved it. I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 3 or the original, but I don't know, I really like this game, so I really don't know what to say, but yeah, it's a good time. And then here, the PS Vita. This was a console that I got last summer, so about a year ago in England, and so all of these are PAL games, and yeah, they're a good time. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. It's a good Mario Kart for the system, which is kind of what I was going for. I saw it, it was like £10, I went for it, and I honestly really like the game. I think there's a ton of content. I do still think Mario Kart controls better and stuff, but if you have a Vita and you want a Mario Kart-like game, I think there's more than enough here to satisfy you. Little Big Planet PS Vita, I haven't played that much. It's seems alright. It seems like more Little Big Planet. Rayman Legends, I haven't had the chance to play yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Rayman Origins, fucking amazing. This is such a good game. I love this game. It is so good. Okay? Good stuff. Then Tearaway is also incredible. This is the kind of game which you can't really put on anything but a Vita because it uses the Vita's stuff. That's kind of the point of the game. But no, I really loved playing through Tearaway and the ways in which... No, not the ways in which. The art style is amazing. I love the art style. Then here, my only Xbox One game, physical. All of the games that I have for the Xbox One are digital. This is the one that came with the console, The Crew. It's made by Ubisoft. I'm not talking about this game anymore. Over here, we have a boxed version of Mario Paint. I do not own a Super Nintendo. So yeah, I'm gonna get a Super Nintendo, but I saw this game, it was boxed. I really like Mario Paint, I think it's really cool, very weird, so yeah, I really like this. And then these are a bunch of games that came with my Xbox. I caught like 20, I think there's 27 games here, if I'm not mistaken, 27 Xbox games. I don't care about any of these. I mean, some of these I do plan to play, stuff like, well, none of that, I don't really care about hockey, but, stuff like, I don't know, Max Payne 2 could be pretty fun. I've COD 3 for some reason. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, apparently it's okay. The only one that I've actually played so far is a Virtual Pool Tournament Edition, because I thought this game was really funny. Like, this is a funny game to play. Okay, it's not good. It is like the Xbox equivalent of shovelware, but it's really funny. Okay, so yeah, that's the game shelf. Moving on to the consoles now, and this right here is my collection of consoles. You can see there's a bunch of controls lying around on the ground, but first we got my GameCube. This was the first console that I got as part of my collection. That is the games that, the consoles that I didn't own as a kid. This was the first thing that I bought to start the collection, so it holds a place in my heart because of that. But no, the GameCube is amazing. I think it's a bit of a weird design, but I still think that it's pretty fun. Yeah, there's really not that much to say, really. The Wii, this is the one from my childhood. I still have it. That is a PAL Wii sitting there. I don't use it that much anymore, but I have a lot of memories with this one. It's a great little guy. I love playing my Wii games on there. It's good stuff. And then my Wii U, I like this console. As I mentioned, I mean, I own more Wii U games than I think I do any, except for maybe the original Xbox, but does that really count? But yeah, I quite like this system. I think it was very problematic, but it is still a lot of fun to be had on there. Then we got the Dreamcast, which that's my favorite console of all time. I love everything about the Dreamcast. I think it's a super cool console. I think the history of it is really interesting. You know, it really was an end of an era because, you know, if you guys don't know, it didn't last that long and Sega went out. Sega's hardware business went out, like it stopped existing. This became third party after a couple of years of this being on the market, but I think it's a really cool console. I love this one. And then we got my original Xbox. I got it a while ago and I haven't had the chance to experience it that much, but I will say I do love the console itself. It is huge, it is gigantic, it is loud, but it has personality, and I think that that's something that Xbox has been a bit lacking of since then. Down here we have the Xbox One. This is again from my childhood. I don't have that much to say. I had my fun. I don't use this thing anymore. Yeah, that's that. Same with the 360, another console from my childhood. I really like this console. I think the design is really cool, but yeah, again, not that much to say. And then this, my Sega Saturn. Yeah, this is the rarest console in my collection. There aren't that many Saturns out there, at least North American ones, but I think it's a cool console. It's one that I used to not really like either, but I've grown a soft spot for it, and I'm kind of looking to collect some more Saturn games in the near future, but as it stands, yeah, it's a cool little console, and I also have like the memory pack thing at the back there, if you can't tell. And then finally, the N64. I like this console. It's good. It's alright. Nah, I don't like it that much, actually. I mean, I understand why the N64 is loved by so many people, but I just don't think that these games age very well. However, this game that I forgot to talk about, F-Zero X, my favorite N64 game, 100%. This is like the only game that I think is still super fun to this day. So yeah, like, such a good game. I love it, and the system itself, it's okay. Also, in terms of consoles, we have, I have 3 handhelds. Put them down here. This is my PlayStation Vita. It's a PAL one. I got this last time I was in Europe. I really love this thing. I think it's a really cool design. I think it's still really comfortable. The screen on it is like really good, like damn. If you guys don't know, this model had an OLED screen, so really good looking screen, and the resolution and stuff is good. Like, this is genuinely a great console, and I feel like if it was sold today, it wouldn't really be that out of place. I can't lie to you, but yeah, I quite like this console. And then this is the 3DS from my childhood. I've had some really good memories with this thing. Yeah, I really love this thing. I used it a lot as a kid whenever we went on holidays and stuff. I always take it with me. It is a great console. It's a 3DS XL, if you couldn't tell already. Not a normal 3DS, but yeah, I absolutely adore this thing. I think actually on Street Pass, I got a tag with a Nintendo employee. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, so that's cool, I guess. I don't know. Other than that, though, we have I have the GBA. This is the last console. I got this not very much. Yeah, this is the GBA SP. It's the 100 model, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 001, I mean, not the 101, so not as good of a backlight, but it's still pretty decent. I haven't used this one that much, but I do quite like the Game Boy Advance. I think Game Boy Advance games look pretty good on this system. And then in there I got, I think it's Mario Kart Super Circuits in here right now. Then we also have Super Mario World. It will not focus in. Okay, whatever. Super Mario World. No, Super Mario Advance, actually. Super Mario Brothers 2, there we go. Which this is decently fun. Super Circuit is okay. It is like, you know, it's not fully 3D, so it's obviously not as fun as it could be. And then Pokemon Fire Red, which, why is this game worth so much? I don't know why this game is worth so much, but it is. It's Pokemon, it's pretty fun. I haven't really had the chance to explore this that much. But yeah, so there's that. And then one other cool thing that I hadn't mentioned yet was I also have the Dreamcast keyboard, which is up here in box. You can see the blue spiral, so it's PAL. I quite like this thing. I thought it was a cool little oddity, having all the different Dreamcast controllers. I'd love to get some more, like there's the fishing controller, there's the arcade racer, the fighting pad with the fucking stick. It's cool stuff, but yeah, I really like the fact that I own this, and I have actually put it to good use, if you can believe that. On the controller side of things, this little box right here, this houses all the controllers. You can see there's a bunch of them in there. There's an N64, a couple Dreamcast ones, N64, Xbox 360, original Xbox, that sort of thing. Other than that, we have this Dreamcast controller with a VMU on the inside. This has a blue spiral, which means it's PAL, and I also have a PAL VMU in there, which is cool. And then this same deal, except North American controller, North American VMU. It's cool. This Sega Saturn 3D pad, this costs a lot. I hate how much this costs, but I love Nights into Dreams so much that I decided to buy it, and I've been playing Nights into Dreams a lot since I got this thing, and it's a great controller, honestly. It kind of looks like it's gonna take off into outer space if I let it go, but don't be fooled, because this controller is pretty comfortable. I quite like this one. Then I also have a third-party Saturn controller, which no, I don't like this thing. This came with the system. No, bad. No, not good. Then here we have two GameCube controllers. This is the one that came with the system, which is North American. And then this is the Orange Spice Japanese one, which, yeah, they didn't release the Orange Spice one in North America. I will never forgive Nintendo for that, but I love the GameCube controller. It is one of my favorite controllers ever, and there's a reason why Nintendo keeps reproducing it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason why they have kept making this console, but not the console controller. But no, I love this thing. However, these are also pretty expensive, and I don't like that, so I only have two right now. But over here, this might be my favorite controller, the Wii U gamepad. As you can see, there's a bunch of fingerprints everywhere because the Wii U has a glossy finish, and so whenever you touch it, it looks like that, but I swear I am clean. Okay, I am a clean man. But no, this is a very comfortable controller. It has a lot of garbage, but other than that, I still think that it's pretty fun, and I love how huge it is and just how many stuff you can do with it. How many things you can do with it. Yeah. And then over here is the Wii box. This has a bunch of, like, this is a third-party Wii wheel. This came from my Wii U, I don't know why. A couple Wii wheels in there, and then a couple Wii remotes too. And some nunchucks, you can see. And then that is the Model 2 Saturn controller. It doesn't work. This also came with the console, and this one's non-functional, which is a shame because it feels like a great controller. So yeah, not that much to say in here. And then this half-eaten Popeyes if you want to see it. I say half-eaten. Eaten Popeyes if you're interested.